Rasheedat, welcome.
Thank you.
So, as usual, before giving the floor to the journalist, I'm going to ask the first question to the coach and captain. Coach, Nigeria comes with into this tournament with high expectations. How prepared is your team for tomorrow's opening match against Malawi?
Thank you, and good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, we'll say. Thank you for your question. And each time you prepare for any competition, you know what that competition means. We're here for the defense of the WAFCON trophy, and the team is fully ready and set to go.
Thank you. To Rasheedat. Rasheedat, how is the team spirit now before this first game?
The team spirit is high. Everyone is fully focused. We know why we're here, and we are ready to take things one step at a time. So we're 100% ready.
Thank you. First question. So don't forget to introduce yourself first, and also don't forget to put your telephone in silent mode. Thank you. So to the lady. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Coach. This is Ifema from Nigeria. Speaking about accomplished missions, last year it was Mission X, and now the Super Falcons are already 10 times African champions, and I don't think we have any more points to prove to the world that the Super Falcons are inimitable. So this year, what is the mission for this year?
Well, it was not me that christened the last one, Mission X. But all we know is that we have a focus, we have a target, and we know what we really want to achieve. We are here to ensure that we qualify for the World Cup as well as retain the trophy we won last year.
Okay, yeah, the gentleman.
Good morning, Coach.
Yeah.
And good morning, Rasheedat. My question goes to you, Coach. Of course, you've answered the part of Mission X or Mission 11 now, but with an added incentive of the World Cup qualifier. How important is the first game going in against Malawi, who are making their debut at this tournament?
Yes.
And then I'll ask Rasheedat.
Thank you. We are playing Malawi tomorrow, and we have every respect for all the teams in the tournament. Every team that qualifies for this tournament deserves, commendation, and they deserve a lot of respect for qualifying for the WAFCON. That they are debutants, yes, they are debutants in the WAFCON, but they are a very good side, and we don't take anything for granted. We're not taking anything for granted because you need to respect everybody that has qualified for this competition, and everybody is coming here with a purpose, with a mission, and so you don't undermine or underestimate what anybody can do. So like I said, we have huge respect for all our opponents, and we believe that we stick to our game plan, stick to our mission, and then try to see how it goes from there.
And then
Okay.
to Rasheedat, obviously you'll be facing the Chawinga sisters for the first time at this competition. We've seen Malawi's progression with some players going into playing competitive leagues just as you. What does this say about the growth of women's football in Africa? And result aside, what would be a good performance look like for the Super Falcons?
Yeah, I'll start from the last question. A good performance from the Super Falcons will be to win 3 points, and that's what we think is a good performance for us, and because that's what really matters in this tournament. Of course, you want to think about how you play, how you perform, the tactical, and all of those brilliances. But if you do all of that and you don't win, I don't think, that's going to count for anything in this game. in this tournament. So the good performance for us is to win. Playing against Shawinga Sisters, Coach rightly said, we're approaching every team with sense of humility, sense of respect, and seeing some of us, seeing them play, qualify for the WAFCON the first time, it shows the progress they're making, and it shows the intentionality of their federation or their nation investing in women football, and also some of the players are also playing in top flight league as well. It shows that the future of women's football is really bright with intentional investment and consistency all around.
Next question.
Good morning, Victor Ademola, Ademola Sport.com. So with the captain, Rasheedat Ajibade. The last time out, the captain decided on the continent for the first time, and we won the trophy in Morocco. Now we're back in Morocco for a chance to pick one for ticket to represent Africa at the World Cup. Do you have a direct message to the fans that will be watching in Morocco and back home as well? Thank you.
Thank you for the message, for the question, sir. So, message to our fans is always the same. They're always coming out in our numbers. They're always cheering us, both on the field and also on the media. We see their support. We see their love. We see how much they cheer us to win. Because I usually say that their support was instrumental to the last victory that we had. So we want them to replicate the same energy, even just double it, because we need that energy to keep raising the standard and also keep flying the flag of our nation high. So we all need to work together to make it work. So my message is let them keep cheering us up, let them keep supporting us, let them keep praying for us, and we'll make them proud as always.
Next question.
Thank you. To the coach, Steve Ademola from Nigeria. Coach, this time around at the WAFCON, for the first time, we're having 16 teams. And looking at the fixtures, it means that you have to win your group, maybe face the second place team in the other group. Because it's the World Cup qualifiers, every result matters. Coach, what's the main approach going into every game at this year's WAFCON? And what can you say about the growth of women's football so far on the continent?
Thank you. Usually when you prepare for a competition, you go for any tournament, your ultimate goal is to win. So you approach every game as it comes, and you try as much as possible to make sure that you win all your games. So for every match that we go into, the ultimate goal is to ensure that we win. And with the growth and the development of women's football across Africa, it's a good development that we are having more teams, participating in the WAFCON with the expansion of the number of teams participating. It's giving a lot of our players across the continent the opportunity of showcasing the talents that we have that abound on the continent, and it's helping the growth and the development of the game through the exposure that some of these players also get and the attention they attract by their performances on the field of play. And looking at more teams, more countries coming out to participate, it attracts a lot of attention, which we hope will impact more positively on the development of the game, because it's still work in progress. We still expect a lot to still be done that will address, the welfare of players, have an improvement in terms of capacity building, even for our coaches, have more facilities that will be developed across the continent that will also help to ensure that the development is made more deliberate, so that we'll be able to catch up with other continents and ensure that we are no longer looked at more or less like minnows when we come to the global stage.
Okay, there's a question.
Thank you very much. To Captain Rash, Coach spoke about facilities as well. We saw you at the World Cup with Moroccan jersey supporting Morocco, showing African unity. And we've seen the level of investment Morocco has put in the country in terms of infrastructure and facilities. You are involved with a lot of foundations back home and a lot of work with your foundation, Rasheedat Ajibade Foundation and Rash for Christ. You inspire a lot of young girls back home in Nigeria. Rash, what do you say? What do you think we can do as the country to increase the level of participation among young girls in football or sports? And also, how do you think we can definitely grow women's sports in Nigeria?
Tough question. Tough question. Yeah, actually, let me start from where you started. Yeah, I went to Morocco, to the US to see the game against Morocco and Scotland, and seeing I was supporting Morocco because I think that was the African country that, and I believe that it's not from a place of sentiment. It's just from a place of I want to support. I have the right to support who I want to support, and when you see people doing the right thing, I think it's something that you should all either rally around or probably learn from as well. So I think they're doing great. They're doing well, and I have the right to support who I want to support. So that's that on that. And on the other notes, it's just football. Football is fun, and talking about how we can keep developing and increasing participation in sport for women's football, it's all about creating the right environment. When you create the right environment, it increases participation and it increases retention. So first we have to create the right environment, where an athlete is safe to speak, an athlete is safe to express themselves in the best way, an athlete is finds a place of comfort, a place where they can confide in either their coach, people around them, to develop them to the best of their capacity. So first, it's all about building the right and safe environment for players. Then it increases retention, it increases participation. Then afterward, it increases retention. Then the other things follows with infrastructures and all of that. If you have infrastructures and you don't have the right environment, everything is still going to be flop. We wouldn't achieve the goal of retaining athletes in sport. So first, everything boils down to creating environments. Then everything moves alongside building infrastructures, having the right people, and some of the players also that already have the right platform, use it to keep advocating as well. And let's also ultimately be the role model that these young girls could look up to say, yeah, I want to be like this young person and this player today. I want to be like the other player tomorrow. Thank you.
Excellent. Question? Some more question?